your chest. I have to go.
God.
Man, I want
That shit was hard, man.
I don't
man,
know.
appreciate
I
this
had to
all.
go
Like,
back.
I slept on the freestyle, man, cause I came in and I forgot I posted it. Like, we'll talk up in the video, man. And I don't even think I posted it to the
I don't even
page.
think I had saw that video.
I don't think I posted it after I came in. It still come off the chalk on my page. And that's what be like throwing me off. Like when the memories come back, I'm like, damn, I did this. Like, and I ain't put it in the SYS.
Well, you went crazy.
Man, much
You went
love,
crazy.
man. Much love,
But
guys.
if it wasn't for Trip putting it in there, I wouldn't have seen it then.
Max, Trip did drop it. Trip did drop that. Yeah.
That's love, man. That's love. That's love,
Yes,
man.
sir. Mill, what's the word?
Chilling, just chilling, man. Mm-hmm.
I thought
What's
you had
good?
on. I thought you had on a "Make America Great Again" hat, bro.
Hey,
It's Ohio State
chill
is
out,
love.
MAGA hat.
chill out, yo.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't
I
want me to get
see,
in the hat collection over here.
I
Don't get a
see
hat
you on the
collection.
wall. I see you up
You
there.
want to? You don't want me to get into that, yo.
Mac G got every hat known to man. You been enjoying spit your shit, Mac G? You been enjoying what you
Oh,
spit?
most definitely, yo. You know what I'm saying? I love what I see. I love to see what's going on in this, man. You know, that's why I sit back, relax, and watch everything. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For real, for real. It's a nice
Yeah,
little site, man. Y'all doing good things on this site, yo.
yeah,
Real,
no
for
doubt.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate that.
real talk. You know, I'm old school, so if I'm saying it's good, it's got to be good, yo.
Big fact. Big fact.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, I'm trying to hook people on it, man. You know what I mean? Trying
Yes,
to
sir.
get people to at least get out there and support themselves. Do something. Do something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what it's all about, man. Motherfuckers just trying to do something, create something, man. You know what I'm saying? You
Exactly.
don't know what it's
Exactly.
gonna do, but you'll never find out if you don't do the shit. You know what I'm saying? If you don't even
Exactly.
try to do the shit, attempt the shit, you know?
Big
Yep.
fact.
Nothing beats a failure but a try shit.
Man, big fact.
Exactly.
One of my favorite quotes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
talking that shit right there, bro.
What they said, so sad I think it, so sad it be, or some shit
Yes,
like
sir. Yes, sir.
Exactly. Exactly.
that.
Yeah.
Big fact.
Hey,
You
and
just
you
went crazy.
snapped on that video, Trey. That video was nice. I like that new video that came out, episode 16.
I
Real
appreciate
talk.
that, man. That's some new shit I'm working on, bro. That's some new shit
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on. I'm trying to, put it together slowly but surely, but hopefully it's gonna get better.
Oh, most definitely. All you gotta do is keep doing what you're doing, man, and just add to it. You'll be all right, yo.
Yeah,
For real,
yeah.
for
Big
real. Yo.
fact.
Most definitely.
I think it's a good look though, man, for the
Most definitely. Hey,
for the
you
layout
doing you
I got
snap,
going.
yo. Doing you snap, man. Like, real talk, you snap, yo.
Blessings, God. Much love, God.
You know what I'm
Appreciate it.
saying? For real, for real.
I
I like
Go
appreciate
that.
crazy. Go crazy. Bro, listen. The freestyle with the hook, bro. And that's what niggas need to know, man. You just freestyling, bro. And that shit was like a full song, bro.
Right.
Every piece of it was, I'm talking about, I felt every emotion you was feeling that day, man. I'm in the music that produce a feeling, man, and people not just talking, you feel me? Man, bro, like you produce a feeling in me, bro. You know what I'm
it.
saying?
I'm honored. I'm honored,
Obviously,
man. I'm
like,
so humble and honored
he
about
said
that,
that
man.
too. Yes, sir.
You know my value, Quan. You know how
I
I am,
already
man.
know.
Every now and then I be having to jump in my bag, man. I be around so much greatness, man. When I be hearing everybody else spit, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you be spitting, man. And like I said on one of the lives or something, like when you and Firm was going back and forth. I like, bro, the thing is to better each other, and it's like if we can't take constructive criticism, I'm like, it don't matter what nobody else saying to him, man. Like, I don't give a fuck.
There it
I
is,
done
right
seen
there.
the motherfuckers come in just to talk, just to be talking. You know what I'm saying? Then disappear. We done body bagged all the ghosts in the group, the trolls. They're gonna keep coming, man. But the
Yes, sir.
music, everybody else ain't gotta like your music, man. Do what you do for you, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's gonna be the strange that support you better. And I'm one of your biggest fans, Corn. You already know
Man,
that, man.
love, what? Love, I already
Yes,
know.
sir.
Same here. You just said some
Thank
real,
you.
and just while we here, shout out from elsewhere, man. Ain't no love lost, man. It is what it is, but man, it ain't that. You know what I'm saying? And I'll never do anything to destroy his character, destroy the brand that he's trying to build, that it's built for itself. you know, much love to him, man. Hopefully come back to the group and we can continue getting the Is Y'all lessons and things like that, man, of that nature. But man, I appreciate you saying that. You know what I'm saying? No doubt.
All love, guys. You know that.
No doubt. Trey, man, you gotta give us a formal introduction or something, bro.
Yeah. I'm sitting here fucking with the page, man, trying to get motherfuckers in here, but you know what's up, man. Spit your shit, man. What's the word? Trey Ball, aka Spit. Y'all already know what it is, man. I'm in here with my co-host, Corn.
Yes, sir.
We got Chris in here, man. We got Milk, Mac G. That's what it is, man. I never said that, Mac G. That's what it is, Mac G.
Ever since you was little, you ain't never said that to me, yo.
I ain't never said Mac G. But we got my man Mac G in here, man. We got Goonie the God in here. And we just wrapping it up, man. Chilling. What's the word, fellas? It's good to see y'all, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Back to the homeroom, man. Back to some real conversations. There's been a lot of good shit happening on the page. You feel me? It's time to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? It is time to talk about it.
Yes, it's been a wild week.
It's been wild, right?
Wild fucking week.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We've been talking about Goonie, man, and his video which was dope, man. The freestyle. I called it the freestyle of the week on the new episode that I dropped, man. So if y'all ain't saw that yet, go catch it on YouTube, the YouTube channel, Shit University. Make sure you subscribe, man. Hit that notification bell for us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was good though. That's what we were starting off with. We just got done with this battle. If he dies, he dies, and we got Grizzly in here, man, which was one of the battlers. What's going on, Grizz?
Man, what a strange set of circumstances around this battle. Like, I mean, there's not a whole lot taken away from, you know, Wolf's character, like military guy. Still talk shit on him for that. Fucking ninja warrior bullshit. Still talk shit on him. Physical prowess. Like anything I could talk shit on, I was going to. But the fact that he didn't look up anything about me, he didn't write anything about me, it's insulting.
Yeah, okay, I feel you. It's almost like he didn't do his homework. He didn't take you like serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big fact.
I mean,
big facts. And I feel like, you know, the angle that he tried to come at with you, it was lackluster. You know what I'm saying? And it was an angle that you would expect for him to come at. You feel me? But for the most part, like your first round, Grizzly, bro, you kind of summed it up in the first round. So I just, you know, I want you kind of and talk about that a little bit, that first round, bro.
So I did listen to all 23 tracks of his album. And as I was doing so, I felt like I was going through my penance. I was sitting there going like, this better be worth it. Because it was fucking rough to get through. Just dealing with it, just listening to that shit over and over again. It's like, never would I ever release this. No offense to him. But it's, what kind of friends would ever say, this guy really like, I'd buy this. It's such bullshit. It's like, I just can't believe somebody would ever look in my face and say, yep, really good. I like what you did there. And the artwork, it's got a church in the background with a sunset. And then we got his face that's kind of, you know, it's kind of ghostly. You see through it. It's what we call opacity in you know, these softwares that let you just change something from completely there to transparent until it's entirely invisible. And then he's got one picture of himself that's maybe like 30 or 40% opacity, so you definitely see through him. But then there's another weird picture, like maybe 2 to 3% opacity, that looks like a weird, like ghostly figure. And it's like, somebody talk to this guy. Somebody say, no. It's awful.
Stop, Greg.
I mean, dude,
Stop. You already beat him up in your rounds, Greg. You can't keep putting nail in that coffin like that, baby. You know what I'm saying?
You know, Greg don't critique that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just like his character. I'm trying to get Wolf in here now, man. I'm talking to him in the inbox. I actually think he popped in popped out like he really don't understand, you know, what's going on his first time in the homeroom. So
no doubt.
I'm trying to get him in here, but at the same time, man, it kind of it was like I believe somebody called it a handicap match.
That was Fingers in his video, and me and we were responding to Trip. Gino.
Yeah. Okay. And I watch finger shit too, and I watch thesis shit. But yeah, it kind of was a handicap match. You know, kind of disappointed, but I take full responsibility of that. You know what I'm saying? Because that was his first battle. And then, like I said, we need to bring the Players Night back, man, because that's like our trial thing. You know, we really need to do that because, and this battle right here clearly shows, and the battle with Gino and Smooth. You know what I'm saying? Not to take nothing away from them two dudes. I'm gonna just say, man, they didn't put the effort for, you know what I'm saying, to do this shit. They didn't take this shit serious.
Listen,
we want some motherfuckers that's gonna take this shit serious, man.
We told Smooth that though. Remember his home and his face off. We talked to him, and we told him if he don't come with it, we gonna get at him. We told him this face to face, bro.
And the only reason in these leagues and other groups and shit, I hear a lot about them vaulting footage or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If that means they're not putting the shit out. You know what I'm saying? And I sat back and I thought about that shit for a while, but I'm like, nah, I really don't want to do that because you kind of want them to see where they need to, you know, where they need to work at. You know, they need to go back and watch that shit. They need to let other people see it and critique it. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So if they had a feeling like they think this is something that they want to do, you know what I'm saying? You go back and look at this shit, man, and see where you need to work at and practice perfecting your craft. You know what I'm saying? And do it a little better.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That was my reason for putting it out. I know a lot of motherfuckers will be like, man, why even drop this shit? But you know what I'm saying? That was my reason for doing this shit.
And no doubt, we out of you though. You know what I'm saying? And the university is like a school too. So man, we always looking to improve people, man. So that's a good copy, Trey. You know what I'm saying? That you allowing people, even if they ain't at their best, we kind of support them anyway. And
so we developing them. You know what I'm saying? Artists at the same time and battlers. Absolutely. So you know what I'm saying? If they don't see the shit and they don't get no criticism, you know, how can they develop their craft, you know, and get better? Yeah, so that's where we at with it right now, man. So that's why I dropped the battles, man. But at the same time, man, every time y'all do this shit, y'all want to put your best effort for it, man. You know, represent yourself just as well as you represent the youth. Bring your A game every time, man. It don't matter whether it's a battle or spit your shit exclusive or, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, even in your own material, your own your albums and all that, when you go to the studio, the booth, you're doing your videos and all that shit, man, put your best effort for it. You know, man, bring your every time. Man.
Big facts. Big facts. So, man, with that being said, man, Goonie, what you think about, you know, the battles and stuff you've been seeing lately on the page, man?
Oh, man, like, first of all, I just really want to say this was a dope card, like, for all the artists that was on that, man. When I heard Grizzly, I heard Grizzly spit before, and like I said, I knew, like, Grizzly was going to come at Wolf, like, on some dig deep in his bag and find out whatever you could find about him to make it a personal battle. You know what I'm saying? When I heard Wolf rounds, I was like, man, like, did Wolf just use these rounds for somebody else, or did he just throw something on the sheet of paper? It wasn't like the rounds was directed strictly to Grizzly. And like when I said it was a crowd surf, y'all know I don't use everybody else slang, my own slang crowd surf. Like you catch a body, Grizzly definitely caught a body like all 3 rounds. Like,
yes, sir.
I just like, damn, like Grizzly just really shitted on this dude like this. Like from top to bottom, like every round was just like, you want to listen to it again? Like, you know, I got to listen again. Like, I can't go to his round because, like, I want to just listen to Grizzly round again. Like, it was just so dope for me. Like, I stood there, I checked all the battles out, and it was like, it just looked like me, like how I be anticipating my own battle. Like, I'm like, damn, man, like, this would have hurt me if I would have heard him say something like this about me. Like, it was just like that. So,
thanks.
man, I appreciate everybody for, like, really taking, those who really took pride in putting their lyrics down. Just realized like these just ain't drops, man. These ain't exclusive. This show life on the line, man. And most of these niggas got no ring to die, man. They prepared themselves for a funeral.
Yeah. Because I found myself kind of rewinding your rounds too. Like right after I heard the first time, I rewinded it like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. The first round I got to go. I played the first round like 3 times before I even got to Buddy.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
I listened to his round 3 times before I played dude's first round. I'm like, man,
I swear to God,
this is what Grizzly did. Like, cause I want to hit a build up. I'm like, man, if dude listening to this, and like now these like notes he need to take now, like as far as his next battle go. Like, you know, dig into your opponents, even if you ain't that type of dude. Sometimes you gotta stretch your pen a little bit, and that's what I said. Like, that's my growing stage that I'm in right now. As far as battling go, like digging more into my opponent because, yeah, anybody can punch, but it's hard to knock a motherfucker out, man. Like people can throw punches all day. Haymakers hurt worse though. Trust me.
Man, big facts. And I think that's where people get it twisted. People put a lot of punches, but they're not really throwing no haymakers. And man, they not really. It don't have no substance to these punches that they throwing. It's just punches. People swinging. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what you hit, Grizzly. Like you landing clean shots, bro. Like good jabs. I'm talking about good, solid jabs.
Good setup for the knockout punches. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll build us up to something. Like I'll be telling people when they spit. Like some of these rappers, like what's doing that? Jared.
Yeah.
Last up.
Like,
I think he dope. Like I think he a dope artist. Like as far as writing, but I be telling like, bro, you be trying to put every bar as like a punch bar. Like build it up, bro, and let us anticipate it. Because if you want punch line, like when a nigga hit you with one jab, like they throw them 50 punch lines just spit out the way. And I told him that like personally in the inbox, bro. Like. I'm like, dog, like, you threw a bunch of punches, bro, but I'm like, when bro spit his bars, it's the haymakers. Like, you know, I ain't got to have 1,000 punch lines. I can give you 6 setups, and, like, them go knock your whole brain out. Like,
yeah,
he just came back
and have some setups,
man. So,
and that's what it is. Like, man, I was listening to the setups, you know, even for the Jared battle, man, I'm kind of listening to the setups, and both of them was punching crazy. But I feel like, you know, Alex came with a certain angle. I think you mentioned something like this too, Grizzly. You know what I'm saying? In one of the comments, I think you was talking about Alex when he was talking about that's why you edged him with something because of the father thing. Talk a little bit about that.
That third round was like the selling point for me when it comes to like absolutely picking Alex, because when he gets like to that level of personal with that consistent of a cadence, with that consistent amount of aggression and disbelief, like you did that really, and like that's the tone in every single line, and it just kept building and building, and it's like, you know what, this is an escalating like series of lines and insults that just keep compounding across one another that ultimately lead to the character assassination of Masked Up. Like that's what you're going for.
Absolutely. And that's what I felt. Even though I felt like, man, it was like the 3 rounds of Masked Up did, like I could see his growth. Every battle he get better than me. Everyone. You know what I'm saying? But once he started getting that personal angle and don't worry about his punchlines and just rap and just battle, he gonna be real good. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come with, like, man, he came with a ferocious angle. I even like the little bullet thing that he did for the rounds in the beginning, Alex did. You know what I'm saying? There's little things like that. Like even you, like the switch up with the hats. Like me, like I noticed that. You see, I had to hit you like, bro, you know, because I feel the point in that. Like the last round was a killer. It was Majin Buu power, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you had the Majin Buu hat on. I'm like, he kind of snapped out. You feel me? And a lot of people wouldn't notice that. But, you know, I'm a fan of your page, so I kind of follow you and kind of watch what you dropping. Go back to all your drops, even when I forget the album that you had dropped on the page. Yeah, dropped. I forget it was like a grayish. The graphics was so cold. Like the graphics for that little album that you dropped, or that song that you dropped. I remember that was some months ago. So I understand how you approach your music. I understand how much you put into it, how serious you take it. And when you able to apply that to the battle, bro, like you just did, it make it that much more. So, man, salute to you, bro.
For sure. Presentation is everything. Like, I mean, I'm just like, even right here, like I switched all this up today. Like, used to be the guitars were over there, and like I've changed things around, and everything is just about presenting things, making them look well, making them aesthetically pleasing, which is, you know, why I talk so much shit on the album in that first round, because it's like, pay attention. Like, these things are supposed to sound and look good. So it's just personally offensive. But to get back to what happened in that second round with Masta, when people were bringing up what he did, he reverted back to, oh, you don't understand. I was building something up. It's like, that doesn't matter. We don't need to understand. All we need to do is to accurately assess how bad your strategy was. Your strategy was to sacrifice a round so that you could bring it back in the third. Every round needs to be a self-contained character assassination, independently of other rounds. The end.
Yep.
So
it had that big build-up factor. Like, that's what I like what DeAndre did. You know, Dead Man's Diary. I believe he was on the one before that track. Man, he kind of had that build-up. And every round seemed like it was connected to another round, bro. And that's what made a listener like me, like, stuck on just waiting to see what's coming next. You did that for me and yours, Grizzly. I was stuck, like, man, to the point where I started tuning your file a little bit because I'm kind of anticipating your next round.
Right.
Yeah. And that's where you want people at. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you get to like the Fingers of Sunny, both of them hitting so hard, both of them getting so creative to the point where you listening for both of them that way. And once a battler once you start tuning another battle out and trying to rush through his round just to hit the other one, you already know it's an L. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it one. Same thing with Kwame. And I want to kind of touch that. Like, Kwame, bro, like, listen, if you watch this, bro, this ain't no hate, man. We want you to continue to do you on the page, everything. But Kwame got to the point to where, bro, you making up words and everything.
Yeah.
This ain't no knock. I'm just keeping it 100, bro. Like,
I mean, you know, that shit tends to happen when you freestyling, though.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Words tend to get mixed up because a motherfucker thinking so fast, and it becomes a made up or stumbled like word. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But when you doing, I understand what you're saying. But when you doing some battle shit, you know what I'm saying, and it's gonna be footage. I don't think that's the best route to take. You know what I'm saying? Bro jumped out that did his thing though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's up?
But I don't think that's the best route to take. The motherfucker want to be well prepared, so when all the eyes catch this shit, they gonna be like, "Yo, that boy got something." Not like he just, you know what I'm talking. He on the spot with it and really don't got a lot of any content to go with it. You see what I'm saying? It really ain't. Look, put it like this: it ain't gonna make a motherfucker be eager tweaking to see your next battle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I ain't trying to laugh, bro. You feel me? But hear what I'm finna say. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen.
We got the Wolf in here, man. Welcome
Wolf,
to the
what's good?
What's up, man?
What's good, Wolf? Take yourself off mute. Q in here. We ain't give Q our proper introduction. What's up, Quan? You feel me?
Yes, sir. Hey, Taz, take yourself off mute.
Say hello.
What's up, the you?
What's up?
Good, cuz it's down at the bottom of the screen, Taz. It's a microphone. Mute button, check it out.
Did somebody ever get you that fucking instrumental? I'm such an asshole. I forgot.
What instrumental?
She hit me up and was like, "Hey, this instrumental with these time marks. Can you rearrange it for me?" And I totally spaced.
That was Catherine.
That was Catherine Battle?
Yeah.
That's it.
Somebody had gotten that though.
I have too many people saying, "Help me out." Oh shit. You're doubling up on us.
There you go.
Yo, what's up? What's good?
There we go. Oh shit.
What's the word, bro? Can you hear me?
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, we just chilling and chopping it up, you know, in the homeroom. This how we do. So welcome. I know this your first time.
Yeah, it is my first time. I like the vibe. I fucks with it. So yeah, I'll be here.
That's what's up. We was talking about y'all battle, man, just a second ago. The battle between you and Grizzly, man. And just giving some opinions, recapping it up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Seeing how everybody feels. So we're gonna go ahead and let you talk about how you feel about the battle, and then we'll pick it up.
Hey, I kind of want to hear y'all's feedback first, and it's my first time actually being able to speak to the Grizz overall. So I'm trying to. We got a few things we got to talk about too.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, that's what's up. I guess I'll kick it off, man. I think y'all to start off, man, it was kind of decent. You know what I'm saying? You coming off in the first round. It was kind of decent. Maybe a little slower than most battles, but it was kind of decent, man. Overall, I think you just got to put some more thought into your shit. You know what I'm saying? More build up. Maybe some metaphors or some schemes and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And overall get more personal with your opponent, man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Something unique and individual to me.
Man, do some homework, go through a motherfucking photos, man. Slide through his timeline, see what he's talking about, something with his family you might catch that's kind of funny. We got all this shit at our fingertips to use this shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
absolutely. And I just feel like man, the way you expected a certain thing from Grizzly and you tried to play off that. And I don't think you took him as serious. Grizzly been battling on Spit Your Shit before. So I kind of know the man. I know he real creative. I know he finna come with it. And I don't think you took that aspect serious in the angle that you tried to come at. It didn't hit as hard because Grizzly kind of been battle tested before. So man, he kind of did his homework on you, family, and made it what it was. You know what I'm saying? So
my bad, Clone.
Hey,
Wolf, was that your first battle?
You said what?
That was your first battle?
All right, so recap, right? So I've battled before, I've done, played around with music and whatnot.
Okay.
And so, I did a little bit of research. I've done a little bit of research. I was actually, like I told you, I talked to Sonny because I seen him and Fingers battle, and I was like, oh shit, like, all right, that's the pinnacle.
Mm-hmm.
I had not heard anything about Grizzly until you lined it up, and then that's when I found that one clip. But I didn't know that this environment was as serious as it was. So like, this was an eye opener for me just to be like, all right, well, I've been battling all these lame ass niggas that don't really spike it up. Like, that's the first time somebody came from my throat, and I was like, damn.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. See, that's what I'm saying. You never underestimate your opponent. You always got to be thinking kill. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I'm going to show up. I'm going to be the show. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to outperform this man. I'm going to outbar him. All these things got to be going on in your mind, when you take a battle. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And man, just take the platform serious because definitely he been on the platform for a minute. And I'm sure, man, you've been on the group for a little while now too, right? So just understand the level of seriousness that we taking it in. And even in your own personal development, man, we taking it serious, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we want you to approach.
Took it serious. Don't get that aspect twisted whatsoever. Like, that's why I am so humble. Like, you feel me? Everybody's like, oh man, Trey, you shouldn't have done man dirty like that. Or like, damn, Grizz, why you gotta do him like that? Like, nigga, this is all love. Like, it's a learning experience for me. Run that shit, nigga. Run it up. Run it up.
Hey, you know what? I salute you. I salute you too, because a lot of people can't even take that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are going crazy right now. Like, post after post, comment after comment. They just can't accept the shit. You know what I'm saying? But
fuck all that. Fuck all that, bro. Hey, it definitely also, I will say this, outside of the learning experience, it just, I did submit a freestyle, but at the end of the day, if it would have been written, I feel like I would have been able to not seem so everywhere at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So It is what it is. I think I held my own better than a couple of the other contenders I've seen Grizzly go against.
Absolutely.
So I'm like,
Absolutely.
I gotta put the chin up on that one. I just gotta put the chin up and be like, damn. All right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Salute to you anyway, man, just for, taking the battle and, being, like you said, so humble and having good energy about the whole outcome, man. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to see you in another one, whether that be a one round or something, you know what I'm saying? Because I take some of the responsibility for it because we had never heard anything from you. You know what I'm saying? That's not to take anything away from you at all at the same time, but we hadn't heard anything. And for me really to just, throw you in a 3-round where you could kind of see where, you know what I'm saying, I might feel like, okay, man, motherfucker should have did a little bit better than that and seeing what you can do. So, whether it's a 1 round or 3 rounds or whatever.
That ain't even it, bro. This is like, if you want to bring it up like that, right? I signed my name on the dotted line. That's on me. So the next time I sign my name on the dotted line, I got to be extra prepared. That way, I just got to do better on my end.
Grown man too.
It's not a reflection.
Grown man too.
You can't do nothing but honor that, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute, bro.
Got to honor that. Man, I would want more from you, your interaction on the page, Wolf. You feel me? Like, man, getting people to know you, man. Even if you freestyling like you did, man, freestyle on the page, do some exclusives, you feel me? Let people get to know who you are. You know what I'm saying? So the next time you come into these battles, bro, we got a familiarity with you, and we know which angle you trying to come at. So when you do something different, people are gonna be like, damn, this dude just snapped. You know what I'm saying? And kind of like that's what Grizzly been on the page for a minute. And I kind of watched, he had so many different angles. He done battled Wrong Thesis. He done battled some people on the page with names. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
speaking of, I'd like to hear from Grizzly, actually.
I'll go ahead.
I would love to hear from that nigga.
What would you like to hear?
Hey. Yeah, what's good, dog? What's goody?
Chilling, man. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. To be frank, I do believe we got an engagement at a restaurant, if I remember.
I did say something about that, didn't I?
Hey, yo, we can link it up. We can chop it up in Nashville for real. I'm with it.
Hell yeah. I
had fun. I had fun with it. It was cool.
Me too. Yeah, it's definitely all love. And I knew when Trey initially reached out, because the first post I looked at of yours was just this good attitude introduction. So I mean, I've always had a baseline understanding of, oh, he all right. He all right. He cool. Like, I've seen some people come in here with dog shit attitudes, and the second they fucking look at me sideways, it's like, oh, let's go. Like, fucking Dope Spitter. Has Dope Spitter shown his face since I fucking mauled him? Like, no. Fucking no. And there was a guy named Chris Dope Spitter. He came in, he's Snug's friend. And the problem is, Dope Spitter's funny. And people are scared of funny because you can't fake that. You can fake aggression. You can fake, seeming more violent than you are. You can fake so many things. You can't fake funny. And if somebody like Dope Spitter gets their hands on you and makes too many jokes in a row that you can't come back from, it's over. So I found out everything about that bitch. Everything. Yeah.
What did you say, Trey?
I said that make a little sense right there, what he just said, though.
Make perfect sense.
Depending on styles, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody don't match up. So if you get a motherfucker that's more so like cracking jokes and shit like he was just talking about up against a motherfucker that's more so violent, you know what I'm saying? Who don't like a laugh, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Motherfucker hit you with too many of them and you can't recover. He just got the crowd to react more than you. He might, you know what I'm saying, get the majority of those votes and win that battle.
For sure. I mean, I think that there's something like real special about being able to bring a laugh out of people through rhyming. It's so much more rare, and to do it without being corny, like to have actual jokes rather than like relying on something like the subversion of expectations by just saying something you don't expect that's just wacky. Like, he has actual jokes in his shit. and he was on the page for, it felt like months, just talking shit, telling people to battle him, and nobody stepped up. And I was so confused until I like put it together. It's like, oh, he's fucking funny. So when I started looking up everything about him online, and it was finally set up between me and him, he didn't even know it was happening for some reason, despite the fact that Trey tagged him. And he just pretended like he didn't know the shit was due on the date that it was due. And I dropped it, and I automatically got Snug's respect, which I appreciated. Snug was really cool about it. But I mean, just to get back to the original point, we haven't seen Dope Spitter's face. Like, Dope Spitter's been gone ever since that shit. So
she's saying goes when goes. Nigga said goes when goes.
Exactly.
But man, Wolf, man, what did you like? We want to get your takes on the battles too. You know, what was your thought on the battles other than the one, you know, between you and Grizzly, man? What was you thinking?
Yeah, that was my next question.
All right. Somebody else say something before I dive in?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, so it's not a known secret. I'm not a very aggressive artist. I'm actually like a conscious, laid back kind of guy. Like I'm more active in the community. You know what I'm saying? But like, it is what it is. So like my whole take on, you know, when it comes to lyricism is I'm trying to get that like underlining tone. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what's really going down? So like when I watched the other video, I forget homie's name, but he was obviously freestyling. You know, he had his blunt in. You know, he was getting it.
Smooth.
I wasn't sure about that one as far as like I wasn't as prepared as I should have been, but you know, I didn't submit something that I couldn't sit down and watch. So if I can't sit down and watch it, who the hell's gonna watch me if I can't? I don't think he came prepared. I don't think that in that one there was a good take on his part. I feel like he could have done and delivered a lot better coming from somebody that freestyles. When his opponent, he had his shit down to the T's and the net wires. Everything was crossed. Like, I guarantee if you go back, you won't even hear the breath marks. He had it so timed out well. So, like, I feel like delivery on that one was kind of point and take. Like, that wasn't a battle to me as much as it was like, hey, look, I'm trying to do something, like, notice me type more. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Did you get a chance to watch, it was you, Grizzly, Eugene Steele, Smooth, and we had Alex Lees and Masked Up. Did you get a chance to watch that?
I got a chance to sit down and actually watch all of them. The one part that kept throwing me off though was the so like there's no limits, right? You can pretty much go after whatever it is that you're trying to go after. And I didn't know that walking into this. So when I'm looking at the other videos, I'm like, okay, I can kind of see the differences and similarities. I don't feel like the other video was a clean matchup, in my opinion. I don't feel like they were two different artists, so it's really hard to determine like a solid victory in that aspect because they're coming from two different places, and I don't know anything about either artist. So for me, it's like, okay, well,
let me mute this. Cool. Yeah. I get exactly what you're saying. You have a familiarity with those two artists. You know what I'm saying? You talking about Masked Up and Alex, right? Why you say they coming from two different angles? You know what I'm saying? Why do you say they two separate artists, Taz?
I said they're two separate artists because I don't care if you flipping pancakes or you get up every morning and you go do whatever it is you do. Like, you're gonna have a signature on that. You know what I'm saying? So certain lines are gonna hit a little bit harder because when you're an artist, your name on something like that becomes more like you, and it sounds more authentic. You tell when it's being genuine or not. So in that aspect, I'm saying the two different lanes that are coming in. I don't necessarily feel like it was a matchup because like you can't really. It's not the same structure, so you know you can't go bullet for bullet or whatever it is that you're comparing. They're just not in the same lane. That's the way I came about it. So it was kind of difficult for me to be like, all right, you took that landslide. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you.
I imagine he's saying Alex in the landslide, right? Everybody in agreement?
Yeah. Like, man,
Y'all saying Alex won the battle between him and Masked Up?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what everybody was agreeing on? Okay.
You sacrifice a second round like that. Like, there are consequences.
Alex be masked up. I ain't know that. I ain't even watched the battle. I need to go back and watch it.
Yeah, go back and watch that.
That was a nice little touch. I heard Corn saying it when I had stepped away. That was a nice little touch I thought about Alex, man, to pop the bullets out of the clip
right
at the beginning of his rounds. And I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's just something that was at his exposed at his fingertips. He used it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was my that I love that shit. That was cold.
I like that shit. You know what I'm saying? As simple as it was.
I will say this. Does anybody here see URL?
What'd you say?
Yeah, we watch URL.
Can I speak with that? Is anybody here URL? Does anybody here work? All right, so y'all know that one episode where Homeboy said them the shotguns, he throws the bullets up and said, and them the shells.
Yeah, you talking about
that reminded me of, you know what I'm saying?
He kind of hit like that, right?
Right. That shit.
Big facts.
Right. That's the effect I got.
Yeah.
I thought Masked Up won because he walking around talking about he won again like he always do.
You know, everybody think they're a winner till they see they're a loser. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I
need to go watch it because I ain't watch it. I thought we was gonna do it in here, so I missed it. But yeah, I'm gonna go watch that.
Did you watch any of the battle, Skip?
Nope, because I thought we was gonna do it in the homeroom. I'm like, we're gonna do it in the homeroom, and then Trey said, "No, you got to go watch them." I'm like, "Oh, well, shit, okay."
Watch the battles. Well, since we got you on here,
I can't get no opinions today.
So since we got you on here, man, have you been looking at the new content on the page and you know what you've been liking about the page?
Oh yeah, I be checking out everybody. You know me. I peek
there. Where your cam at, man?
Well, who at?
Your camera.
Man, I got a scarf on my head. Man.
All we're gonna see is a fat ass Q in the motherfucking screen. That's all good, though. I'm just fucking with you. Go ahead.
Hey. Now you see me. There I go.
Oh, you cool?
See, I got my scarf on my head.
Ooh, it ain't bad.
It ain't bad, but still, you know me.
Oh, what's up, Queen?
Hey. Go need to God.
How you doing, Queen? Hey, y'all, I want to touch bases with what's his name, Wolf.
Yeah.
Wolf, you still in here, bro?
Yo,
hey,
yeah, I'm here.
You don't know me personally, bro, but I'm Goonie the guy, man. I'm an artist in here as well, man, and I battle rap. One thing I can tell you, bro, I'll just listen to what you were saying, and for you to even take the battle, bro, not knowing that ain't your lane, bro, I'll give you applause about that because a lot of people talk the talk, and it's like what everybody's saying to you is like you're not in the defense mode mechanism. You know what I'm saying? It's like you just taking it as, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's not what I was aware that we had to do. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was just me spitting what I do. You know what I'm saying? As far as the battle goes. The reason I want to say, like,
right,
if I'd have known you didn't battle rap, bro, and I heard you and Grizzly battle, I would have looked at your rounds a little bit different. You get what I'm saying? Because when you hit Grizzly bars is like directed straight to you. Like he digged into whatever you got. If you posted a picture of you in a pink t-shirt and a baby bib on, like he was going to attack that. You know what I'm saying? And you was probably one like your rounds is like you was just spitting something like just something you would normally spit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like it's to be heard. You get what I'm saying? Like maybe you was trying to reach a lesson. Like you was trying to like I don't know, bro. But like I said, I wanted to tell you that personally, bro, face to face. Like since we all in the homeroom, man, it ain't no love lost. It ain't no shade being thrown. Like I've been in this same seat you in, bro, and I done took everything everybody says constructive criticism. So if you looking to be a battle rapper or continuously to jump in and out the battles, bro, I think it's a great look for you, especially with your vocabulary, bro. Because I heard like a lot of your wordplay, and like I said, you definitely will be matched up with some people who don't have the same style as you. But what you have to remember is that it's a battle. It's killed to be killed out there in the field. It's stated in the title of the battle. You know what I'm saying? If he dies, he dies. So I hope you didn't think they was coming here to play with air balloons and, you know, build stuffed animals. Like, it's a murder scene, you know what I'm saying? So next battle you come, like, just be prepared for what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Nothing against your artistry or none of that, man. You dope as ever. I was just talking about you, man, before you jumped in here, bro. I think you dope. Like, but like I said, when it come down to battle and I'm listening for lyrics and I'm listening for a person who come in like to get a kill in this battlefield, like Grizzly really came on his business, you know what I'm saying? And I've heard him do this assassination scene. So it's like, you know, you just gotta be prepared next time, you feel me? But much love to you guys from artist to artist, man. Like, much love. I definitely appreciated your rounds in that.
Yeah, that was dope. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the truth. You know, man, I enjoy Grizzly rounds too. I enjoyed yours, but I could tell that, man, you know, when you freestyle like that last round when you switched up, hit the double time, I like that, man. I can't even front. So it just shows me, you know, how vast your potential is when it comes to this, bro, and how you were thinking about it. Man, we'd love to see you in more battles. Me personally, I love to see more exclusives on the page, bro. You know what I'm saying? And just getting to know your artistry, especially now that we getting to know you a little bit, I'm more intrigued about what you write about. You know what I'm saying? Not no battle, just your thought process behind how you piece it together. So, man, give us these exclusives, man. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody getting to know you a whole lot better.
So to be like 100, like about everything, right? So I fucks with the vibe, and like from day one since I came into the group, you know, I was already like kind of looking at the scene, and you know, I seen a couple of, like, I'm not gonna lie, really whack ass fucking artists, but I'm not gonna say that. And so I was like, yo, you know, if y'all are looking to battle, like, I'm down, fuck it, why not? Being casual, because people were posting shit about that. And Trey hits me up and he's like, nigga, you want to hop in? And I'm like, hell yeah, let's do it. I didn't know Grizzly was the nigga on the other end. And had I known that, probably would have been the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. But, yeah, I can definitely, right now, my focus truly is, you know, Grizzly even mentioned that shit. I really am doing this American Ninja Warrior thing. So, you know, like, I'll be doing that shit. But when I get time to do some music, you know, I'll definitely show some love to the page. I got like 20 niggas right now trying to jump in, so y'all, it is what it is. There should be some
Bro,
growth
did
coming.
You just say you do American? You know, I love that show, American Ninja Warrior.
That's what I was just saying. That's my show, bro. That's my show right
Did
there.
you guys not listen to me?
Bro,
I said it. Break a leg, Ninja Warrior. You can do it.
Yeah, I heard that too. I didn't know if he was actually like recording. I thought this shit had like some past shit.
Wolfpack my crew now. You
Come home.
Like still right now.
Focus on parkour and music, like break a leg, Ninja Warrior. You can do it.
I got it, bro. Got it.
Yeah, I know you did. It's like just
look at the shots.
Me and Grizz, we talked about it though, you know. So I thought it was some old shit. I didn't know you were still doing it. So you actually like doing
right
it?
Yeah, like literally. That's what I'm actively doing. You know, I've taken a couple things here and there. We just did a whole fucking what is that? A video shoot the day that you guys were doing like the whole release. I didn't get to my phone until like 9 o'clock. Y'all done roasted it, nigga. Had a flashback of I'm like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? I'm jumping in. It's like a whole thread. And I'm like, damn.
It took you so long to get here. And I was like, maybe he's sad. Maybe he's having a bad time. But no, when you finally showed up.
Oh, bro. Bro, what? As soon as I seen that shit, I went to my phone and I was like, all right, I'm looking for any Andy Milonakis looking motherfuckers I can.
Andy Milonakis, bro. Stop it.
Yeah, you posted that gif right away. It's like, I'm not listening to you, bitch. When's the last time you stood up without getting winded? I was like, oh, hit a nerve.
It's like the shit, I don't even know how to say it. I watched the shit though, but what course you made it to? What's the name of the last one? You didn't get to the last one. Like, you gotta run up the thing. You gotta
run up the wall.
Did you get the flag?
Did you make it to the wall? You run up the wall and press the button.
You run up the wall.
You got to that point?
Bro, I've built my own course. I've been to courses. I rent out an entire studio, just American Ninja Warrior, just to film with my crew. Like, we're really dedicated here. Like, I teach this shit. I love this shit. And where I come from in the hood, bro, don't nobody do this. So if I could get on, bro, just give back a little bit here and there, I did my job. That's where I'm at.
That's what's up.
Oh my God! Shout out Wolf, man. Shout out Wolf, man.
Yes, sir.
They go
Hopefully we can.
Snug, y'all. Snug in the building.
What up?
Snug,
Yeah, no.
Snug, Rare. You feel me? 7 Cypher. You feel me?
Yeah, no.
It's a go. You feel me? What's good?
Snug Robinson
Yeah,
in the
no.
house.
Hold on, let me get my speaker right and shit.
What you smoking on? We know you smoking.
I get this shit right.
Man, I can't believe this dude a Ninja Warrior, bro.
I know. We
This
got
is
real
crazy.
Real life. Real
I
Ninja
love
Warrior.
that show. man.
Right. I
I
can't
just
wait to
live to
see
watch
you on
that show.
TV when that happened. I'm supporting it, bro. I can't wait.
Motherfucker got done that rock climbing, course jumper and shit.
Right. I don't even know how they be doing them ring things.
Hey.
They be,
Rope
that's
walker and
crazy.
Woof. But if you fall in that water, I'm laughing, man. That's all I gotta say.
Big facts. You fall in the water, I'm laughing, bro.
You fall in that water, I'm dying.
monkey bar.
Hey, me and you both. Me and you both. Because I already know that shit's going to be cold. I already know it's going to be cold as fuck.
I be cracking up when they be falling in
when you
that
doing
water.
then one course and shit, like even if your like shirt or some shit touch the water, you out.
It's over with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
I tell you
fucked
what.
up. I seen a motherfucker just the other day get all the way to the last thing, and his shirt, the back of his shirt, and a piece of his ass touched the water. Out of there.
They like, you gotta go.
That's crazy.
Ninja Warrior shit?
Yeah, that's
man.
Wolf a Ninja Warrior.
Hey, yo, I be watching that shit, yo. It's this mixed chick. I can't think of her name, but she like climb mountains and shit. Oh, she my favorite. Oh my God.
I love the Wolfpack. Wolfpack is my favorite.
Yeah, I fucks with that shit. I can't think of her name, but me and the girl and the wife be watching that shit. That shit be great.
That's dope. That's dope, man. You see, you never know, and that's the point of the youth. That's the point of getting to know people, man. This is what this all about. You find out some interesting people, and then when you get to know them and then hear their music, you see how dope they really are. Yeah. You get to know how dope they really are, because you get to really know them. With that being said, Snug, since you popping in, we talking about the battles. We want to hear what you talking about, bro.
Yeah, though. All right. Well, I mean, since I got my opinion, first let's talk about the Grizz battle, the Wolf and the Grizzly. Yo, that battle was great. Can't front. That was a great fucking battle. That was probably the best battle on the card. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was probably the best battle on the card. Like, with cohesive bars. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get into the other battles. Like, I can't even lie, I didn't check Jared and Alex battle yet. I checked like the first half, not the first half, the first part of Alex's part, because I had to go back to work. But I did peep the other two battles. You know what I'm saying? But so Wolf and Grizz, like, Wolf got some nice punches. Like, he got great punches. But you know what I mean, far wise, as like you could tell it was freestyle. And Grizz, his shit just came off effortless. Like, not taking nothing from Wolf, but Grizz, it just came out effortless and cohesive. It wasn't sporadic. It didn't like go at him, then jump to something different. And then you see the pause where it's like you had to think about what you were saying to make bars connect. When far wise, Grizz was just spitting the shit off the top of the head, and when he looked away, it was just to draw more dramatization to what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? I liked it. It was great though, but not taking nothing from Wolf. Wolf had bars, but just you can tell from a written format and a battle perspective in a freestyle, like, yo, his written was just flawless and impeccable. He just did that shit.
Excellent.
And with Steel and what's dude's name again? I don't even want to sound rude.
It was smooth.
Yeah.
Just give me the real, bro. Don't sugarcoat. I want the real from you.
Bruh, come on now. Bruh, like, I This is the first time that I have watched a battle in Spit Your Shit where I actually had to fast forward on the nigga shit to see, like, you know how like when you're on YouTube and you tap it twice to go 10 seconds to maybe you see like he said something cool.
Right.
I did that like 4 or 5 times and then went back because maybe I missed something on the 10-second interval that I fast forwarded through. But no, that shit sucked. Like all the way through. Like I was mad because he kept saying, all right, let's get into this. I did not want to get into this at all. Like, why did you get into this? Like,
right.
I understand some motherfuckers that take the battle like this, let you know, nigga, ain't no punk, ain't no pussy about this shit. I ain't gonna duck no smoke. But if you go, it's one thing to not, back down from a fight, but you gotta actually have some type of squabbles. Don't just stand up to fight to ball up in the fight. That shit don't work that way, nigga. You should have just not fought. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you was in the fetal position the whole time. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy because real talk, Eugene didn't even come at him like extra hard. His shit was more funny and comical than lyrical. But he had bars because they rhymed and some shit had some nice punches, but it was more funny. Especially nigga said the shit about his grandma, bro.
You know what? Eugene's style has always been like real aggressive and real personal and real like in your face with it. And we was kind of talking to Smooth about that in the face off. Like, look, bro, you got to come with it. And I wasn't really, man. I feel the same way you felt when it came to listening to him. Like, he got to the point where certain things I could now fast forward because I ain't want to, you know what I'm saying?
That shit hurt.
Hey, you gotta hey, do me a favor and turn yours down just a little bit because you got feedback, a lot of feedback, Snoop.
I'm gonna do.
Yeah, man, and I felt that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, so you hit it on the money. You know what I'm saying? You hit that shit on the money. And while I got you here, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate, the kind words, bro, and everything, man. Like, touch my spirit, bro, man. You're a real one, man, and I appreciate everything that you say, man, and I'm glad I got you face to face to say that, opposed to typing it and stuff like that, man. And I more than appreciate you, family, on the real.
No doubt, bro. I appreciate you and the words and the way you delivered that, like just in the perspective as a man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man, and we encounter grown men every day, but they don't have those tools to get through life, and that's why they encounter the hurdles that they do because they don't know how to handle that. They don't know how to maneuver through that. And the fact that you took a situation that, you know what I'm saying, that necessarily shouldn't have got out of hand, but did, and then handled it that way. And then at the same token, you expressed how it can be used as a tool to show people this is how you're supposed to resolve a conflict. Like, that was genius. That was fucking genius, bro.
Man,
you can't hate on that because all that was is progression. For a person to be mad at anything you said and how you said it, that's just hate blatantly. Because all that was to resolve a conflict, and not only did you resolve a conflict, but you made the person feel good about the shit after they said what they said. This shit was great, bro. Like, kudos to you, G. Kudos.
Man, love, man. Man, can't spell that after you, but
really don't get no realer than that, though, man. On the real, like he said, when you can resolve a conflict in that way, you know what I'm saying, without motherfuckers leaving feeling like it's bad blood, bad energy, and love lost and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's what we living for. You know what I'm saying? I can't lie. And when you dealing with energy and spirits and shit, it is some motherfuckers like that, man. And they don't know, they don't know why they are like that. And I'm not saying any of this to be bashing motherfuckers or anything, because every motherfucker got their problems, but some motherfuckers be like that and don't even understand why they being like that, or, you know what I'm saying, don't even acknowledge that they are like that. You know what I'm saying? And they like don't want to talk shit out, don't want to be civil about certain shit. You know what I'm saying? And it does show a certain level of growth, man, and maturity. You know what I'm saying? So that was a big move, though, Corn. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times shit get handled the other way, and spit your shit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody get in their feelings and leave, or you know what I'm saying. But in that particular one that you know what I'm saying that y'all did, man, it was kind of cool to see it get resolved like that, man. I wish it could happen like that more often, man. And I just wish motherfuckers could just really pay attention and feel the vibe. You know what I'm saying? And see what type of energy it is that we want. You know what I'm saying? You can be that person, or you know what I'm saying, have that energy, and it can be seem fun to you, and you can get a kick out of it and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But just know that ain't the energy we gonna add. That shit not appealing to every motherfucker. Everybody don't, you know what I'm saying, get a kick out of that shit and have fun, especially when that energy is directed towards them. You know what I'm saying? So just think about that shit when a motherfucker doing shit. And some people can let shit slide. You know what I'm saying? But then when they finally lash out and finally say something, you know, it ain't time to play the victim. You know what I'm saying? It's time to look at this shit, you know what I'm saying, see where this shit started, acknowledge the part that you played in the situation, you know what I'm saying? And ask yourself, do you think you could have done better? Or you know what I'm saying? Or even if you do think like that, a lot of times, man, your thoughts don't need to leave your motherfucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? And that's just period. Everything that you think don't need to come out your mouth. You know what I'm saying? So keep some of that shit to yourself, cause just think, every motherfucker don't like you. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who you is. I don't give a fuck how cool you are, how real you're supposed to be. Every motherfucker in this world do not like you, man, and that's just the reality of the situation. Every motherfucker's not gonna like what you do. You know what I'm saying? Somebody feel like they better than you. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what it is. If it's just a better person, they think they better than you in music, sports, or whatever. It's just time for motherfuckers to, man, pay attention, man, to reality and be real with them, with themselves, Joe. That's the bottom motherfucking line, Joe.
Yes, sir, man. And we out here. Everybody got their own brand, you know, they character, and we just not here to destroy nobody's characters, man. And we need to big each other up, man. And you know, some things do get heated. You know, sometimes we say things we don't want to say to certain people.
I done made mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I made mistakes and this shit feel bad, but I always address it. I always try to apologize. You know what I'm saying? I always try to make the shit right. I don't care if it's on the page or if it's in a motherfucking inbox. I'm gonna hit a motherfucker just to get some type of understanding of what's going on right here, because I'm not fucking with the energy. I don't like the energy. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I made this shit for. That's not what I started fucking with you for. You know what I'm saying? Come on, we've been to each other, but Grizz, that's not what I started fucking with you for. Goonie, Slug, to anybody in here. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I built this shit for, man. For motherfuckers to be bashing and causing division and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit is over with, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just us. It's just the you. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no more cliques, no more groups. My man, Prophet, you know, started with the spit your shit out. You know what I'm saying? There's really nothing wrong with it, but as I think about it, man, it causes division. So we're gonna kill that. Prophet, I love you, bro. You still gonna keep your status within the university. You know what I'm saying? We just cutting that, you know what I'm saying, that little piece of cancer out. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you was cancer, it just causes a division. You know what I'm saying? So that's dead. That Fab 4 shit, that shit dead. All this, you know, picking up group shit, that shit dead. We just the you, man. Like my man Snug said, you can't spell us without the you. Universal, man. We all together, so.
Hey, yo, I want to say something right quick before I lose my train of thought with it. Back to what you were saying, Corn. Like you said something to Thee about how you was like you don't want to you want to get it resolved on air. I mean off air first, so when it's displayed on the platform, it doesn't look like it's division between us. And when you say us, you mean us as in people that look like us. That shit resonated heavy. Like that resonated heavy because, like you said, like Trey was just saying, all it's just a lot of shit is just meant for division. And in this day and age, right now, we don't need division at all. But that's a whole nother book, a whole nother gent. But I just respect that aspect again. Like it's so much I can give you props on with that situation. Like just the fact that me and my girl was looking at it and we was talking, I'm like, yo, the way you did it and the way you appeased the ladies, her side, the way you appeased her better nature, if you understand what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
not
I'm
only
saying.
did you resolve the situation, you appeased her better nature as a lady. You feel me? And that's just coming from a female's perspective, watching you talk to another female on that aspect. You feel me? So like,
Yeah.
it's so much to dissect or unpack with that situation. But either way, it's all props to you and how you did that. So you know what I mean, I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, be jocking and shit, but I'm gonna give you props and give you flowers, nigga, because that shit was impeccable. I appreciate how you did that, brother.
Man, no doubt. And now that I follow you on your page, you know, with friends and I just see the level where you at. I know you know, the way you embrace it is authentic, given the content that you put on your own page when it comes to us. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Yeah.
important to me. It's definitely important to me as much as it's important to you. And now when I hear you and I hear you rap, I can kind of take who you are in real life to your bars, bro, and connect those two. And it make it that much more for me. You know, looking at you as an artist, you know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't trying to big up and turn this conversation outside of music, but the point is getting to know each other, even with Grizzly, you know what I'm saying? The other day.
That's part of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It ain't never really turning around because that's part of this shit. Having a homeroom anyway, man. To get motherfuckers to come in and all be able to interact. You know what I'm saying? Whether we just looking at each other, you know what I'm saying, and seeing each other facial expressions and laughing, or it being a topic or anything. We might have a homeroom sometimes and it ain't no fucking topic. You know what I'm saying? We just in here chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? That helps build morale within the group. You understand what I'm
Didn't
saying?
one go
So,
like 8 hours? A homeroom?
I
Go like
remember.
8 hours? Something like that?
It was only
yeah,
5.
yeah, that one home, that motherfucker for like 8 hours. Quan would sleep 3 of them.
I was asleep for 3 hours.
I stand on it. I
It
stand
was
on
5
it.
hours. Okay. That
Sunday,
man had
3 hours.
Hey, Sonny would sleep for 6.
Yeah, Sonny was asleep too. You feel me?
Right.
He was trying, but the sleep monster was whispering in his ear, like, go to sleep, nigga. He was trying to stay woke.
Right.
Just-
Oh, there you go.
Sonny.
Sonny. What's up,
Gang, gang.
Bro.
Honey?
Yo,
What's cracking?
what's cracking like a gang?
was good.
Man,
Are
Shout
you
out
ready?
to
Sonny.
Ready?
you,
Are
man.
you ready for the 24th? Because I'm gonna be front and center. I want my birthday present.
What?
I said, are you ready for the 24th? Because I'm gonna be front and center. I want my birthday present.
Big facts.
Hey, yo!
Hey yo,
Man, I want to shout you out. All the dope content, man. Like, bro, like, I don't know what you on right now, Sonny, bro. But you putting some content on this page that's pretty dope, bro.
oh, that album finna be real nice.
I see you,
That
bro.
VA bump and Glory Road, brother.
You know, I
Man,
got
so
that
listen,
on repeat.
hey, in the words of my nigga Trey Smith, nigga, apply pressure, man.
Apply pressure.
Facts.
Shout out to Trey Smith.
Hey, and Goonie finna be on the soundtrack. Goonie, tell us about the soundtrack you finna be on.
Huh?
Goonie finna be on the soundtrack.
That's actually my second one though.
I know.
A
You want my
TV
boy
show
first?
that's on Amazon. Yeah, I'm blessing. Yeah,
Get
good
it,
luck.
y'all. Get it. That's what it's all about.
Shout out to the youth. We got real
Out to the youth.
Man,
Shout
we gotta
out
get
to
up
the
out of here,
youth.
man.
Hey,
Hey,
my
man.
album dropping on the 22nd too, so y'all be ready.
I'm ready.
Word?
No, I'm ready.
I want to feature some
22nd,
all
We
Joe.
ain't
y'all.
coming that long.
What's the title,
It's called.
We gotta get out of here.
Well, I said it's
10:30.
called Queen Swan. It's lonely at the top. Oh, shit. I won't feature you, y'all. I won't feature.
You know I'm with it,
that's
man.
decent. Hey, Sonny, man, what's the word? What you think about them battles, man? Everybody done pretty much talked about it. You knew in here. You the only one that ain't said now. What you think about them battles, bro?
Oh, from the other day?
Yeah, if he dies, he dies. We
Shit.
want the real. We know
Wolf,
everything wasn't great. You know what I'm saying? But we
Wolf versus Grizz. I think Grizz. I told, like I said, I think Wolf had the energy as if he was prepared. but he wasn't really ready. You know what I'm saying? I think Grizz's rounds was nice, but I think they were super short. I mean, he did his job, what he came to do. You know, he just kind of talked to him and just kind of just ridiculed him in a sense. So I liked it that. I liked the technique he used. I liked his trolling technique after the fact with the edit. You know what I'm saying? So I give it to Grizz on that joint. Shit, who was next on that joint? Masked Up and Alex Lease. I think that was I gave that battle a tie, bro, because I think they both kind of like just matched each other energy. I think Alex Lease came to do what he's been doing.
My bad.
I think Alex Lease came to do what he's been doing, but I think Masked Up came harder than I probably ever saw Masked Up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Same thing.
I gotta see this battle.
I think Masked Up came to talk his shit. He was a lot more poised. He had a lot of more breath control than he normally do, so he was able to get a lot more of his punch work out. He was hitting. It wasn't like all over the place. The themes was consistent, and he was coming at the board neck. He was steady hitting, like he wasn't letting up. And Alex Lease was going crazy too, so I gave that a tie. I really liked both of their approach. I think that was the best battle of the night. And as far as Kwame and Gino, I feel like Gino killed that nigga 30'd his ass. I didn't expect Kwame to come on there and play with him like that. I thought all that battle talking he was doing originally was going to lead up to something spectacular, but I was not impressed. I was actually let down by that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro talk cash shit in that face off, man.
Yeah, he talked too much shit that to have come like that.
He was trying to match it and not to show up like at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. Like I said, but overall, like I said, that was I think Grizz's rounds was my favorite overall, but I think the best battle was that one between Alex Lease and Mashed Up.
No doubt that energy was crazy. I kind of edged Alex a little bit, you know, in the rounds. I kind of edged him.
The rounds of the night, you said.
I gave Grizz the rounds of the night for sure too.
Form of the night or something like that. We'll call it.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So what's good with that behind the scenes link that you got going on, Mr. Ed Brook?
You said what happened?
What's up with that behind the scenes link you got going on, Mr. Ed Brook?
Oh man, that behind the scenes is for that kicking up a notch. That video dropping with me and Go Getter, man. Another classic that me and Go Getter putting together, man. We doing our 1994 move, so we repping that shit. And I got 2 joints that I'm dropping with bro. I got like 5 unreleased videos that's about to come out this month and the early part of next month. So like I said, I just been putting the pedal to the metal and steady keep working, steady dropping content, and just remaining consistent in my approach on this music shit, you know?
Big facts. What's up with Schoolyard Bully?
Schoolyard Bully will be dropping on the 25th, actually. I just put the final edits on the mix and master, and I'm gonna drop that bitch out and get the release date solidified. It just kind of, with my schedule, it's been hard for me to do it, so that's why I've been kind of pushing it back. But I think it's gonna be dropping right after the battle on the 24th, and we gonna get that bitch busted, man. And I got the video coming right behind it. That's gonna be real exclusive. I probably don't get that out until after Valentine's Day, probably early part of March, because I'm gonna let these few videos that I got breathe right now that I got coming out.
Whoever did the Schoolyard Bully the visual to that, bro, or the cover to that, man, that shit cold. That shit cold.
Yeah,
Shout out
boy
to
Ill Will Jada. If you look him up on Facebook, his name Ill Will Jada. He good, man. He got good work. I tag motherfuckers in it, but Ill Will Jada is his name on Facebook, man. Tap in with bro. He definitely lit, and I fuck with him. So, you know, like I said, you know, visuals kind of attract the people to the records, man. So I always like to work with graphic designers that got vision. And when I linked up with bro, I just felt like, oh, he got vision. He do it in a timely manner, and he bringing my shit to life. So I keep fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? I got the Aces Wild 2 project coming out mid-February too. So I've been working, man.
Work ethic crazy, boy. Your work ethic is next level, man. On the real, bro. And last but not least, what you gonna do to people on the 24th, boy?
Hey, man, you know, I shared a couple of little excerpts from inside the group, man. I think he prepping to duck me on my battle, to be honest. But I'm prepared to come out and slay shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming to I'm just taking a few pointers from my last couple of online battles and spit your shit, and just, you know what I'm saying, some of the techniques and shit that some of the veterans that I've been studying doing, and I'm coming out to make it a first impression, a lasting impression on my debut. But I'm also definitely prepared for my opponent to duck me. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that ain't the case. But if it is, I can't say that I didn't expect it.
No doubt. No fucking doubt, bro. This your first face-to-face, right?
Huh? This is my first face-to-face debut. And like I said, about the looks of what my opponent been talking about, he said his starter don't work and all this shit. He asking motherfuckers in the group to he asking Fingers old opponent Legend, seeing if he could bring them to the group, bring them to the battle and shit. And by the looks of the communication between him and the boy, dude ain't even seeing his messages. Like, you know how motherfucker in the inbox, you could tell if they seeing your messages. He ain't even looking for the messages. So it's like, you know, I feel like if you can't get your starter fixed in a month, that's some bullshit. But I can't judge nobody on their situation. But at the same time, it sounds like it's prepping. He prepping the situation to duck me, man. And I don't think he gonna show. If he show, he'll surprise me. But I'm on his ass. But if he don't show, it is what it is.
Man, fuck a starter, bro. If I'm ready, I'm gonna get my man to drop me off to that mother.
That's supposed to be on the 24th, right?
Yeah.
Tell that nigga to get there by train, plane, or automobile. We don't care. He better be there.
Right.
That's what I said. Come on, bro. Yeah,
Man,
that's what I
shout out.
said. I mean, like I said, once I seen all that, because he ain't been promoting it, he ain't been promoting the card, he ain't been really doing nothing. So I'm just like, man, I'm prepping for it. I already see it coming.
Hey,
Yeah, I had read the little
Giving feedback when you stop muting until you talk.
right, man. We gotta keep muting you. People can't even talk, Goon. I'm just saying, man, shout out, happy birthday to you.
Every time I mute Goonie, he unmute himself and then hit the water. And then
right, I put it unmute
mute him
him,
and then he'll look back down and unmute it and shit.
Right, there you go. He left it.
Now he left.
Why you leave though?
I don't know, man. He probably be back. But we gotta mute him every time he hit the water. It's loud as hell. Grizzly was doing that too. Grizzly was chewing some ice or something, bro. Every time he chew the ice, I'm like, bro.
I'm fucking addicted.
That mean your iron low. Go get your iron checked, man.
Yeah, that's what that album joint that Sonny got right now.
Glory Road.
One of them that I couldn't get the video, but the audio came in. But I'm gonna add that shit on the next episode too, though, bro. I'm fucking with it. I'm just trying to spread this shit out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'll put a few motherfuckers here and a few motherfuckers on the next one. So
yeah,
and get to look at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Just some love I'm trying to give and give motherfuckers exposure. They got projects and shit coming out, dropping and shit, or the song, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get to it though, man. We're gonna get to it.
Yeah, man. I had added him to Spotify. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I've been outside of just listening to people. You've been dropping some decent music from your man's them Snug too on the page, bro. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Talk a little bit about that.
What you mean? Talk to me.
No, talk a little bit about your clique, man. Seven Cypher, man. You know who you been dropping on the page.
Yeah, though. Shout out to Seven Cypher. You know what I'm saying? Rare all day long. You know what I'm saying? Robert Anthony Record Entertainment. Seven in the Cypher. You know what I'm saying? My man Michael Pip Smoke. I dropped the joint with him on his new album that just came out not too long ago called Product of the Golden Era. I got a song on there with him and Timbo King. Remember the Wu-Tang? It's called That's My Word. My dude Merk Mecca, he in Seven Cypher. He about to drop an album on the 15th of this month called Black Ketchup. I got a song on there called Violent. I mean, that shit go hard. I'm working on couple new videos, you know what I'm saying? I'm still promoting my album, 1118, you know what I'm saying? I love my shit. I can't front, like, when you're proud of a project that you did, you know what I'm saying? Like, I fucks with 1118. Like, I don't even know if people really heard my first album, Born with a Felony, you know what I'm saying? Because that was more of my personal album. Like, it's funny because ladies love my first album more than my second one, because my second one I feel is like bar heavy. Like, it's just a lot of pain in that jam because my mom had just passed away, so it was just me being angry, me just expressing emotion of how I feel and just
Yes,
bars.
sir.
You know what I'm saying? Far Wise is my first album. It was just more personal. It was more about my life and experiences of what I went through. But you know what I mean? I'm still pushing my second album. You know what I mean? It's different now that I got the little distribution gent. You know what I'm saying? I'm out working my shit right. You know what I mean?
How many albums you got out, man?
Like I got just for right now, I got two. I got Born with a Felony and I got 1118. But I got like features on like so many shit. Like I got features on like I said, Black Ketchup. I got features on Calligraphy. That's another Michael Pickle Smoke album. Like I said, I got features on with my dude Tone. I got a couple features with on my album with Antagonist Dragon Spit. It's called Unfuckwittables. I love that gent. I got features with my dude KB and Indigo Black. You know what I'm saying? Timbo King. I got a couple shit. I posted did some shit with Stank G, you know what I'm saying? Trey Smith. But you know what I mean, one time I got to the studio to get shit right, you know what I'm saying? Couldn't get shit right. This COVID shit hit, you know what I mean? I ain't really been recording, but you know what I'm saying? But that shit finna change, you know what I mean? Hopefully I can get some shit done with my dude. He sent me some shit a minute ago. If he ain't done nothing with it, you know what I'm saying? I can finish that or just get something new, something fresh, you know what I'm saying, for my dude or anybody in the U. Cause like I mean, I share the U shit too on my wall and shit, cause the U got talent, bro. The U got like immense talent. Like I can't even I can't even front, ain't even gonna hold nobody. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Big facts.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I got to share the shit that I seen to you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just for instance, one of my favorite rappers, like right now, like I can't even just say like just in the U, just like in general, nigga, like Scripts.
Yeah.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Every time that nigga drop, when he tag my name, I look for it, bro. Like I sit there and I love when he drop because it's just a different flow to me. It's something different. And you know what I mean, I listen to a lot of rap. I listen to all type of shit, but I just like the way I receive it different. Like, you know what I mean? To me, it's got like a J Electronica feel. You know what I'm saying? It's just unorthodox, and I like that shit. I like shit that's outside of the box. All the cookie cutter shit is cool. You know what I'm saying? I like that too, but I like shit that's intricate. I like shit that make you want to rewind and be like, damn, did that nigga say that just now? Go back and hear that shit like, damn, that nigga said that. Like, I like that shit. I fucks with Scripts and plain Dwayne, bro. Listen, I'm a fan now, bro. I didn't really listen as much as I should have, but I definitely went back.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Plain. I'm definitely a fan of Plain.
Shout out Plain Dwayne.
Yes,
definitely
Plain Dwayne, my
love
nigga.
him, man.
On God, I fucks with you, and I can't think of the other dude name, but he kind of looked like Miguel in the face. He got the little braids, but he just said a joke the other day. When I say that shit went dumb hard.
You talking about Judah Word?
Yeah,
that's exactly who we're talking about. Judah Word,
man, bruh. Little light skin cat, bruh.
The
Oh my
butterfly
God,
thing.
bruh. That shit, bruh. Listen, so I feel in the new year, I got to go back in the U in the archives and listen to some show enough shit, because the shit that I see now, I know it's just a prerequisite of shit that's already been happening on in here. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
So I definitely got to get back and, you know what I'm saying, listen to what the U got. And then I also said in 2021, you know what I mean, I'm gonna do more drops than I did last year, because I can't front. Trip and JB and you and Scripts, and it's like about 4 or 5. But listen, nigga, listen. Y'all got albums worth of drops on the page.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? I have album worth of drops. And I mean, I probably got like 6. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad. You know what I mean? I try to participate in all the shit that I can, but you know, I got 6 probably. You know what I mean?
But you in a lot of groups, man, and you participate in a lot of groups. You got a lot of
yeah. I try to stay relevant.
Man, I respect it.
We the U though, nigga.
Yes,
you can't
sir.
spell us without the U, and nigga.
Yes, sir.
That's how I came front. That's what brought me here first. Like, again, shout out to Stank G, you know what I'm saying? Trey Smith, who brought me in the group, you know what I'm saying? And this is my first time ever being on a platform like this. Like, I've done live battles. Like, I done did the not the rings. I done the live dance where we've been on stage or we've been in a venue killing shit. I done that. That's on YouTube. I done that shit. This is my first time ever doing this. And this shit right here is more personal to me, because not only after you battle a nigga, you still go back to class with a nigga and sit across the table from the nigga or across the room. Like, yeah, nigga, it is what it is, nigga. And either tomorrow we're gonna go out and we're gonna battle somebody else and we're gonna sharpen our swords and do this shit again.
Man, I love the way you put that right there, boy. I love it.
That shit make me feel good. That's camaraderie right there. You build a brotherhood. It's like football, you know what I'm saying? It's locker room mentality. You build a brotherhood with that, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I watch your back, you watch my back. And not only, you know what I'm saying, is this a brotherhood, but yet it's still a competition, because we still fighting to either get off of the bench or get the starting position or get the next spot. So, you know what I mean? That shit still works out better for everybody. And at the end of the day, it still weeds out who's stronger and who's not. Not to say if you're not strong that you don't got bars or you shit ain't still worth listening to. You just not at this position. You know what I'm saying? So,
and you can see that now. It's a lot more clearer as opposed to when you first came in the group, ain't it?
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, like when I came in the group, I did come in a little brash. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I had a chip on my shoulder, nigga. Like I came in this bitch like, nigga, I got bars. And nigga said I don't. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that, nigga. No, I got bars, nigga. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't say I got humbled, but I definitely seen what the real was. You know what I'm saying? I had to sit back and look at it for what it is instead of what it's worth. You know what I'm saying? Because what it's worth, nigga, is just motherfuckers in here doing what they just. It's a bunch of men in here feeling with testosterone, nigga. I'm better than this nigga, and he gonna stand on that. But what it is, you know what I'm saying? This is a platform to showcase your talent to get better and network. And so I had to see that for what that was. And then once I did, it was better for me. You know what I mean? And
shout out Love, man. That's it, man. You just wrap that up with a quote, boy.
I'm glad you caught up with that. You ain't just teaching motherfuckers, ain't just learning shit about music and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, motherfuckers learning life lessons in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
We the you shit. That's how we do shit.
Where can we get that 1118 at, man?
Yeah, I mean, I'm 1118 is on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Pandora, TikTok, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? All major streaming platforms. Title. You know what I'm saying? Get that 1118, get that Black Ketchup, get that Calligraphy, get that Chronic of a Golden Era. You know what I'm saying? All the 7 Cypher music, get all of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, shit is worth it. I mean, if you like bars, you gonna fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. If you like, you know what I'm saying, the mumble rap or the drill type, or you know what I'm saying, you on that new wave, I can't knock you for that, because that's your style. That's what you listen to. That's your preference. But if that's not us,
7 Cypher. How many of y'all is it in there? Is it the 7 people? That's why y'all call it 7 Cypher or something like that?
No, 7 is the God number. 7 is G. 7 is G in the alphabet. It's the God number. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's number completion. You know what I'm saying? But and the cipher is the circle that never always continues. Always. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot to the 7 cipher, but no, it's more than 7 of us. I mean, we deep as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like we got engineers and shit like overseas. You know what I'm saying? We got motherfucking producers and shit overseas. We got like a nice little following. We ain't like Wu-Tang deep or nothing, but like we got a nice little squad. You know what I mean? And but like mainly,
I've been there. I understand exactly what you're saying. I've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean, exactly. Like they say, if you know, you know.
I'm glad you said the 7 Cypher. I don't know if you're familiar with what Tally and Twine is, but it's a watch company for some brothers from VA, man. Tally and Twine used to be like a street that in a bad neighborhood. These dudes make watches. They some black brothers, and they put the 7 is the only number that's on the face of their watch. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of glad you kind of connected that for me too as well. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of dope. So man, if you from VA, nigga, go copy you Italian Twine, bro. It's representing.
I definitely will. Now that you said that, because I'd never heard of that till just now. Italian Twine.
Yeah, check it out. They dope watches, bro.
I'm definitely gonna tag that on my wall too, just to represent VA, nigga. That's hometown right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, again, shout out to Trip. You know what I mean? I was down in the 757. We was shooting a video. We shot Big Things, and then we went back up there and we shot Elohim for Black Ketchup, and we supposed to get up with my dude, but I mean, it was getting dark and the weather won't permitting right. But yeah, my nigga showed enough love. Like, yo, nigga, come on through, nigga. I got the weed. I'm gonna smoke y'all out. It is what it is. I'm like, bro, we ain't got the time. But nigga, I just appreciate the fact that he extended his hand like that. You know what I mean? Regardless of all the antics or whatever he do in the group, love that nigga. Real niggas do real shit. Shout out to Trip for that.
Shout out Trip. Hey, Grizzly, don't you know Judah Words, man?
Yep, me and Judah go way back. He and I were a part of a group called The Standard. It was a songwriting platform from maybe 2013 until mid 2018, something like that. And he and I have competed against each other in maybe 10, 15 different rounds. And he has made some drastic leaps forward. He was always bar heavy with his acapellas, and he was always more R&B focused on instrumentals. But when I'm looking at the kind of stuff he's dropping here, he's never been this good. Like, he is such a fucking hard hitter right now. Like, everything he drops is just
phenomenal, man. I love Judah Words, man. Just the presence that he got, and it you know, the bar's cold, but I feel his energy through the page, man, and through what he's saying and the content that he delivered. And I feel like, man, it's rare, you know, that people have that, man. And I'm starting, especially everybody on the page that I see now, like you, like Snug, like Ed, man. I'm starting to feel who y'all are through the music, and that's a quality that a lot of people don't have. Like you were saying, Snug, cookie cutter. You feel me? Like, I don't dig that either. You know, one of my main focus is just giving the person a piece of me every time I write something. You know, I ain't bar heavy or none of that. But man, it's corn 100%.
You bar heavy, stop playing.
Like, man, you know, I was just keeping the one. Like, my attention ain't the right bars like most people. I just be trying to capture moments. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if I'm thinking something, I'm just gonna write it down and lay it on the page, man. You know, speaking of that, you know, I'm dropping the album called 422. Me and my brother on 422. So y'all check that out. This will be my final album, and then right behind that, I'm dropping 422 The Backyard, and there's certain people that I want on it. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be real fun. And you know, I'm extending the invitation to everybody that's here. Man, I want y'all on my 422 Backyard. Man, I want to make it dope as I can. This is my last thing I'm gonna ever do. I didn't drop a few albums in my career. You know what I'm saying? So man, man, you know what I'm saying? Trey used to go to every one of my. Shout out to Trey, bro. Outside of this Spit Your Shit, man, when I was doing a lot of performances downtown Chicago, in the hood, man, and all this, I've been to Canada doing shows. I've been to New York, Atlanta. I did shows this back when I was shorty, bro. This my Trey used to show up to every show. You feel me? By itself sometimes, man. So man, you know that support is only right for me to support his platform on the level that he supported me in the beginning of my career. And I take it so serious, man, like, and not spreading that negative energy and really bringing it about the way it's supposed to come. You know, that's why we was talking the way we were talking earlier, Grizzly, because I feel like it's important that we support each other, man, period, man. On that level, you know, bars is bars, competition is competition, all that's cool, you know, but I'm not with the division no more, and I'm not with down to people characters, man. We already got entities, I feel, that do that for us. So why do it to us? You know what I'm saying? So just where I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
Big time. That's what's up.
No doubt.
Hey, I want to ask a question. Who y'all listening to right now, you know what I'm saying, industry wise, that y'all like really fucking with?
Toby, Nagui Way, I think his name is.
Toby Anigui?
Yeah, that's my favorite right now. You know what I'm saying? You know, of course I'm listening to Griselda. You feel me? The classes, right, like, but it's Griselda, Toby, and the new Busta Rhymes is crazy. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely listening to that Toby. I'm definitely bumping Benny right now in Conway. You know what I mean? I'm fucking with RJ Payne, heavy, hard. RJ Payne, 38 Special, Marlon Craft, Hey, what's Mickey Fax? You know what I'm
No
saying?
doubt. You fuck with the Soul God. You fuck with the
Yeah,
Soul God.
yeah, and Rock Marciano.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And niggas need to get on what's my dude names? Axel Leon. Yeah, Axel Leon Sweet is a bitch too. Yeah. There's a lot of
Big
rappers
facts.
that, you know what I'm saying, people it's bar heavy. I like bars. Like I can't stress that enough. Like I like bars. Like I feel like when I started rapping, it's had to be bars. Like it just had to be, because that's what appealed to me. A person to say something and you can see it. That's why Biggie my favorite rapper. Like when he spoke, I could see this shit. Like I could actually see his words in the air as a picture. And that shit did something to me. So every time I rap, I want you to see it. Like I don't want you to just listen. I want you to see that shit.
Big facts.
You know what I mean?
Big facts. I like painting that picture, boy. When you paint that picture, that picture is something else. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people got, now speaking on unintentional bias, to where they don't hear you because they got something made up in their mind about you. So they're not really paying attention to your art brush, if you will, for lack of a better term. But once you drop that unintentional bias and really pick it apart, a lot of people real visual in the way they paint their art, bro. And that's something that I'm always paying attention to. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I'm never biased. I don't care what color you is. That shit don't matter to me, bro. I'm just trying to, man, get that good. I love bars too. You know what I'm saying? Like I love them. You feel me? Like, man, my goat is motherfucking Black Thought. That's my goat. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
me and the girl was having to talk about that today.
Man, that's why
Jadakiss go bar for bar with Black Thought.
Facts. I agree. But man, that's why I sent you that damn verse, bro. That was the point of me sending you that damn verse, bro, and tagging you in that shit. Because if you listen to that verse, it's crazy, bro.
You talking about the joke that Scripps did?
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro.
I sent it to you.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
He one of my favorite rappers, bro.
That verse is nasty, bro. That verse nasty, man.
He a beast.
Yes, sir. Grizzly, man, who your favorite, bro? What you listening to?
Well, right now I'm listening to OT The Real, and he and I know each other also from Standard.
Man Global, Bake Man Global.
OT The Real?
Yeah, he got a song. He did an album called Bake Man Global. He did. I watched him on the joint with RJ Payne. White dude, right?
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, with all the tattoos, right?
He's an animal. He's an animal.
He's a beast.
Remember the white dude we was watching? Yeah. Animal. My bad. I'll let you finish.
Yeah.
He's the animal.
OT and I have performed against each other in that songwriting competition a bunch of times, and the shit he has done is phenomenal. So I've been paying attention to him, just because, like, you know, we go back and I'm like fucking proud of him and excited for him, but it doesn't stop him from being one of the best. Like I can't deny, like, that's at the level that he's at. Then, you know, there are these like internet memes that get out of control, like Pete and Bass, these two old English dudes who are just going fucking crazy over these trap grime beats. And like clearly someone's writing for them. So, I mean, you know, whatever's going on, they're performing it and they're shooting all these phenomenal videos, and they've got like this whole aesthetic surrounding their music that's different than anything I've ever seen.
Are they two real old dudes?
Real old dudes.
Yeah, I seen a video with them at a pool. They was in a pool. That shit was live, bro.
Yeah. And the guy named Bass, B-A-S, and I think it's like short for Bastion or something like that. He is basically the old white English version of Nate Dogg. He's got this voice that's like perfect for hooks. And what he's doing, or what they're doing, or what whoever's writing for them is doing is, you know, it's kind of genius. So, I mean, that's what I've been focusing on. And then another streamer that I've been paying attention to, a guy named Chris Monday, he got an album out called Credo. So, I mean, I'm all over the place. I try not to stick to one thing or one individual artist, mostly because I accidentally don't listen to music for a month at a time. You know, truck driver, audiobooks, working on my own music. So I just find myself in these little ruts here and there. Oh, and there's also this fucking guy called Joma. It's spelled JXMA, and it's just really emo, sad kind of rap stuff. So it's not hard hitting or anything like that. But some people just find these wonderful R&B kind of melodies that I just think are super unique to them, and Joma does that as well. So I'm all the fuck over the place in terms of what I'm listening to right now.
No doubt, man. Every time, man, you be peeling away layers, boy. Like, man, bro, I know OT real and in these classes, man, bro, listen. And I could tell in your artistry that is that way, like you're a student of the game. I could tell that. You know what I'm saying? So, man, shout out to Grizzly.
Shout out to Grizz. Hey, yo, I be talking to Grizz outside of this spit your shit, yo. Hey, Grizz is a smart guy, bro. Hey, Grizz is a smart, funny motherfucker. I swear to God.
Big facts. Big facts. I'm about to say, man, did you get your truck fixed, bro?
It's still working on it. I went all day without thinking about it. Why'd you do that?
Man, people, man, I was thinking about it too, man. Like, I hated to see that, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
They got the glass in today, and they're working on it. Maybe I'll have it back tomorrow, maybe not. But, whatever the case, it's like, it's fucking kids, man. Assholes. Yeah. So that shit.
They ain't take nothing away.
No, there wasn't anything in there to take. Everything that used to be in the truck is now here. So yeah, at like home base in Nashville. And the only stuff that's in the truck right now is just blankets and pillows for any time that I want to sleep. Oh, there's a TV in there, but it's like hard bolted and mounted onto the shit. So, but yeah, other than that bullshit, it's just fucked up. That's all.
Yeah, yeah, man. I hate to see that, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But man, what's good is that, man, your bounce back is crazy, and you still Grizzly, even though people try to do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's still out for me. So man, it ain't like you went into a shell depressed about that shit.
I was sad for a day. I was sad for a day.
Man, I don't know if you listening, Sonny. Sonny, if you listening, bro, who you listening to right now, man? What's your favorite? Other than yourself, nigga.
Hey, you know what's funny about you saying that? Because I was just about to say, man, like, I ain't really been listening to nobody but my shit, just because, like I said, I'm at this stage in my career, I'm just kind of I'm so versatile when it comes to music. I think this part of my life, I'm trying to just nail down a particular sound to push forward with, you know what I'm saying, instead of being so all over the place. So, not on no ego shit, but yeah, just myself right now. But a nigga that I am listening to on the industry side that I turn up to most often is 42 Doug. Like, I really like him. 42 Doug, after 4PF movement. I like him and Lil Baby, like that, how they be coming. Just out of the new niggas. I don't listen to a lot of old school guys or a lot of the conscious rap guys too much. I like Toby, and I was hearing your go being like Black Thought, and I love like Royce the 5'9" when it comes to, actually they did a cold last feature together. Royce the 5'9" and Toby that I thought was hella dope, called Father Figures, and it's super crucial. But yeah, that's that, man. I just listen to those guys and my shit, just to own my own craft and push my shit to the next level.
Man, good shit, man. And last but not least, we gotta get Q. Q ain't say who she listens to.
Man, anybody that know me, I am a fan of the old school. I don't play nothing but pop. I'm a fan of the old school, man. This new shit don't even do nothing for me.
You know what? I feel because I felt like Horn was coming to me.
Yeah,
I'm kind of like with Sonny and Quan, though, man. I'm not really listening to too much shit. I heard you talk about the Busta Rhymes. I did listen to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Which was dope. Old mixed with new Busta. You know what I'm saying? Kind of trying to reinvent himself. It was pretty cool. Other than that, man, I haven't really listened to a lot of music because I'm gonna say a lot of the music that I like, man, when I was really, listening to shit out in the streets or whatever, clubbing and or whatever, I don't really get that feeling from a lot of this music.
Nah, man.
It is a few motherfuckers that I like he said, Lil Baby. I like that little motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I think it kind of took me a minute
I don't
because
like him.
there's so many fucking babies. I was getting them mixed up.
That's probably what it is.
Which one is the big TV?
Skinny brown one, man. I think that's Lil Baby.
Baby, Lil Baby, me, bro.
Okay, what you saying? Let me find out what you saying.
Huh?
Lil Baby, the one with the locks, right?
Yeah.
I like him. Yeah, I don't like the big T dude. He always say the same shit.
Yeah.
Man, listen.
That should be kind of crazy.
Don't talking that, bro. You gotta hear Lil Baby. He talking
that same to me, man, on everything. But like I said, I ain't really listening to too much. You know what I'm saying? Like my favorite motherfuckers to still listen to because I mean it's probably only because he's still dropping consistently. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening. I listen to some T.I., man. You know what I'm saying? I always been a T.I. fan.
Yeah.
And even though he ain't that same hothead or crazy motherfucker that we all have been, in on his albums or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I like him, man. I like some of his new shit.
Hey, no catch. That Libra album was cold as fuck, gang.
Yeah, and the one right before that one. Both of them motherfuckers is very decent, man. Them some good albums, man, front to end. But being that I'm like working and shit, not really having radio on and shit, or a motherfucker ain't out in the streets like riding around, joyriding or whatever you know what I'm saying, you want to call it, that we used to do. A motherfucker don't listen to a whole lot of music, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty much really listening to more shit and spit your shit drops than actual music.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like real shit. And then I check out motherfuckers' albums that they got some shit on spit your shit. I like hit title or something like that. But for the most part, if that ain't it, man, and I'm really like going to listen to some music, it's gonna be 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be some old shit, man. It's gonna be an old album from one you know what I'm saying. Most favorite motherfuckers, Jay, Nas, or T.I., or you know what I'm saying, Dipset, or you know what I'm saying, a lot of some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, man. My shorty come over to the crib, man. Shout out Jay the Man. He believe my with all this with the new school, bro. So man, I be drinking this shit, man. I'm listening to that shit. I'm turned up to that shit, bro. I can't be fun. You know what I'm saying? King Bond. I listen to that, you know what I'm saying? Especially when he come over, man.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
even though he had that music, it was shit motherfuckers can relate to. And it was a little different because he got the stories. You know what I'm saying? So I started liking Lil Dude. Really, man. And just how you mentioned your son, you know what I'm saying? They doing their thing. I like my son in their group.
Oh man,
they kind of different. You know what I'm saying? They new school, but they don't got that new school vibe. You know what I'm saying?
You feel?
Yeah, they don't got that. The singy auto tune type shit. You know what I'm saying? They not with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So and they really be talking about shit. So
I'm gonna say peace to you guys. This was a good one. But I'm about to fall asleep. I'm done.
All right, bro. Yeah, we all
about to get up off here, man. I appreciate y'all, man. On the real, bro. On the real time, man.
All day.
Be on the lookout. Man, y'all already know what it is. Spit your shit, University, man. We're gonna holler at y'all in a minute, bro.
You. Yo, 7 Cypher. Rare. Go get that shit. 1118. Glory Road, go get that shit.
Y'all already know.
You already know what it is, man. Spit that shit. You can't spell us without the U, bro.
We the yo.
Know what it is.
Over and out.
We out of here.